Apologies to everyone and the Bastille. I must say that I love all things French, including my wife, who is half French, and her mother and her grandmother, who doesn't speak any English at all, but was interestingly enough to talk to just by saying pourquoi every now and then. Just hours. This is called the Paris Code of Conduct. First, it is generally not permissible to write a poem about Paris, unless you live there and owned a bicycle. In fact, if it is raining and you see two lovers kissing near the Seine, under the dimly lit lamppost in the slightly hazy night where the Notre Dame Cathedral illuminates the heavens high above the two said lovers kissing, the Police Nationale will have full authority to confiscate your notepad. Even if you are standing on the left bank, and especially if you are a recent graduate of an MFA program. Furthermore, if you happen to be one of the two said lovers, throw in an accordion player, a bateau bus, utter or write, rive gauche, you will not only be fined 50 euros, but the Police Nationale will enforce the two-slap rule, where your lover slaps you in the face and you must slap back in a quick and timely manner. If the two slaps are not timely nor heartfelt, you must repeat until the Police Nationale are satisfied by the rosy hue of your lover's cheeks. If you are not one of the two said lovers, you can, however, take a photograph of the two said lovers, but only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Second, if you are a seasoned poet, you may visit any number of the famous graves at any of the 3 cemeteries located within the city. But you must leave your notepad at the hotel. If you are a novice poet, you are allowed to visit one cemetery, but you must adhere to the Père-Lachaise cemetery clause, which is you must forego visiting Jim Morrison's grave. If you are found lingering near Jim Morrison's grave, the Police Nationale will immediately escort you to Charles de Gaulle Airport and banish you from Paris for 3 to 5 years, depending on your proximity to Jim Morrison's grave. Third, if you happen to take up residence for more than 5 days, you may cross Pont Neuf over to the right bank and walk towards Rue de Rivoli, where you will find La Maison de Chocolat. Here you may take notes on a poem about chocolate, but you may not mention Paris or La Maison de Chocolat. You can, however, mention the taste of chocolate, but only in a vague manner of speaking. While you are exploring the right bank and buzzed on French chocolate, you may also visit the Louvre. But under no circumstances may you mention the Louvre in a poem. Even if you did catch a glimpse of the Mona Lisa and are feeling especially poetic after a satisfying viewing of Venus de Milo. If it is found that you scribbled Louvre next to idea for poem, you will be confined to your hotel room and forced by law to read the Da Vinci Code for the rest of your stay. Last, if you manage to stay out of trouble for 7 days, you may visit Montmartre, where you will be allowed to write one poem on the vineyard located at Rue St. Vincent. You may mention the street, name the street, mention the grapes, and even invoke Bacchus if you wish. Please see Summoning the Gods on page 349 of the Poet's Handbook. Some restrictions may apply. But you may not mention the Sacré-Cœur, Basilica, Le Consulat, or any artist by name. All it takes is one Picasso to find yourself at the bottom of the stairs at Rue Foyetière, face up, screwy grin, under the spotlight of a lamppost and the disapproving glare of the Police Nationale.